Damian Lillard is an American professional basketball player for the Portland Trail Blazers of the NBA, National Basketball Association. Lillard has received 6 NBA All-Star selections and is one of 2 players in Trail Blazers franchise history, along with Clyde Drexler, to become a 6-time All-Star. Kyrie Irving is an American professional basketball player for the Brooklyn Nets of the NBA. A 7-time All-Star and 2-time member of the All-NBA team, he won an NBA championship with the Cavaliers in 2016. In this video, we're going to compare Damian Lillard versus Kyrie Irving with stats. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick till the end. Damian Lillard and Kyrie Irving are 2 of the most electrifying players to see on an NBA court. They're both outstanding scoring guards who can keep up with the best the league has to offer. It's not far-fetched to say that both of them are competing for the title of being the best point guard in the NBA. Despite both of them being All-Stars right from their sophomore years, their teams were in pretty different situations when they were drafted. Irving was playing for one of the worst rosters in the league, while Lillard was on a playoff team in the West and had an All-Star other than himself in the initial years of his career to carry the team when he couldn't. Since 2014, Irving has been to 3 finals and could conceivably have been to a 4th if he hadn't been injured at the end of last season. Lillard continues to get the Blazers to punch above their weight and has not played in a playoff series since his rookie year. Defense. Both of these guys are small, not stupendously athletic, and have played with multiple teammates who are also liabilities on defense. This side of the ball has been difficult for both of them during their careers. Lillard is not going to let his lack of size, his humongous offensive burden, or the constant pick-and-roll torture he's put through stop him from fighting through that screen and being around the ball. Irving's effort in the defensive half of the court is the laziest this side of John Wall. At least Harden started working harder after the constant memes shamed him into it. Irving has no shame, unfortunately. He'd take a half-hearted stab at the ball or get out of the way of the rolling big man he was a bit late switching onto, then poke fingers at his teammates. Neither Lillard nor Kyrie has ever been anything better than an average defender through their time in the league. If you like the video and want more content like this, comment down below about your favorite part of the video or what you dislike, and share, and also subscribe to Top 10 Everythingz with notifications bell on all. It will help the channel grow. Thank you for watching. Now back to the video. Scoring inside the paint. No surprise to see Kyrie and Lillard close to each other in the scoring category. Kyrie is a stylish player who relies more on his instincts and can finish through traffic with the best of them, while Lillard is a player who relies on uncomplicated maneuvers, changes of speed, acceleration, and bounces to carve through opposition defenses. Scoring is where Kyrie makes his impact on the game, as his scoring numbers while competing for shots shows how pure of a scorer Irving is. Irving is 12th in the league in scoring in a very tightly contested scoring list, mostly from his crazy finishing ability. His finishing on layups, lay-ins, floaters, and teardrops is exceptional. Getting to the hoop isn't a problem for Irving, as he has arguably the best handles in the game, and maybe even of all time. On the other hand, Lillard has a career field goal percentage of 56.5% from 0 to 3 feet, but this drops to a below average 33.5% from 3 to 10 feet, and has proved it by doing well in several 3-point contests. Along with the jump shot, he has also made a dunk contest in his 5-year career in 2014, where he did well but didn't pull away with a win. Lillard is one of the best pure scorers in the league, as he has superb driving abilities. Scoring outside the paint. Lillard has always relied on his 3-point shooting a lot more than Kyrie has, as evidenced by the fact that 41.4% of his career field goal attempts have been 3-pointers, in contrast to Kyrie's rate of 29.9%. Other than the last 2 seasons, Irving has attempted fewer 3-pointers per game than Lillard did in his rookie season. But since we're talking about their games as of now, Kyrie should be regarded as the better 3-point shooter, since he's attempted a considerable volume of 6.4 3-pointers per game over the last 2 seasons, while averaging 40.4% conversion from downtown. Kyrie has the advantage in both catch and shoot, as well as pull-up jump shooting from range, scoring on 39.9% of his catch and shoot opportunities and 40.8% on pull-up shooting, in comparison to 35.6% and 36.6% for Lillard in the same situations. He has better career averages from the mid-range as well, shooting career averages of 45.2% and 45% from 10 to 16 feet and 16 to 23 feet, in comparison to 41.9% and 43.3% for Lillard. On-court performance. Lillard has career averages of 24 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game with shooting splits of 43.6%, 37.1%, and 88.9%. Meanwhile, Irving is at 22.4 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 5.7 assists per game with splits of 46.6%, 39%, 87.7%. Irving's shooting percentages look slightly better, but Lillard's career true shooting percentage is a tick higher, 57.8% to 57.2%, because he shoots more three-pointer and free throws. Lillard separated himself a bit last year in the numbers category, especially with Irving hurting and only playing 20 games, averaging 28.9 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 7.8 assists per game before the hiatus. His 61.9% true shooting mark would be a career best. Kyrie was at 27.4 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 6.4 assists per game before his season ended due to shoulder surgery. His true shooting percentage sat at a stellar 59.5% when he went down. Verdict: both are borderline unguardable on their day and have won tons of games for their teams on their own. Lillard is more of a volume scorer than Irving and has to carry a larger offensive load than Kyrie for the majority of their careers, and this manifests itself in their shooting percentages. In a game on average at a higher speed and is a bigger transition threat than Kyrie. Both of them are absolutely clutch performers with iconic game winners in the playoffs. Lillard's shot to send the Rockets out of the first round of the 2014 playoffs is comparable to Kyrie's game-winning step-back jumper over Steph in the 2016 NBA Finals. Even in a vacuum, Kyrie Irving has virtually the same impact on games in lesser time on the court, has the most complete offensive skill set in the game today. There's a reason why Irving is regarded so highly around the league. There's a streak of genius to his name that Lillard just doesn't possess. Perhaps it's the Mamba mentality in play, or it's just his ability to beat entire defenses in one move. Either way, opposition defenders are more likely to contain Lillard than Irving. Mentality and leadership. Damian Lillard is a consummate professional. He's at the forefront of recruiting drives by the team to star free agents. He has said that he will remain in Portland and retire a Blazer if it's up to him. You rarely hear issues about his leadership from his teammates. His drive and hunger are also some of his greatest assets. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving left Cleveland because he wanted to lead his own team. However, basketball is a team sport. As great as Irving is as an individual baller, Lillard is a better leader, much to some of the players' dismay. There have also been rumors about Kyrie's role in Kenny Atkinson's firing in Brooklyn. It's a tight race since both of them are great NBA players. However, basketball is a team sport. As great as Irving is as an individual baller, Lillard is a better leader. Who's better? Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.